Have you ever walked down a quiet country lane like this? It's peaceful, tranquil. But in the Second World War, it was lanes like this that held some of the most terrifying stories. This wasn't paradise, it was a trap. After the landings, the Allied soldiers would push inland, thinking the worst was over. It wasn't. These fields, these lanes, would become known as the Green Hell. The GIs would come to hate. So what was Green Hell? Well, it was the Normandy Bocage. Fields interconnected with the hedgerows, lanes. These hedgerows were nothing normal. Earthen mounds with a thick tangle of roots, brambles and branches from hedges. The thing is, Allied command knew this was coming, and how do you prepare your soldiers for this? Well, you give them an area suitable to train in. That area was here, in Devon, the UK. The fields and lanes were a near perfect match. Thousands of GIs would practice in these fields to fight an enemy they could not see in an area that was designed to stop an army in its tracks. They were solving the puzzle before even setting foot in France. So let's put ourselves in the boots of a young soldier from Ohio or Cornwall. It's July 1944. You've made it off the beach. Your next target is the next field, maybe only 100 yards away. But what stands in front of you is this green wall. You can't see them, but they can see you. The Germans were expert at this. Digging in, creating kill zones. They'd let you get almost across the field before they would open up, cutting the men down. Suddenly, the hedgerow would explode. Machine gun fire, mortar fire, sniper fire. Your only goal is to get to cover. That cover being the very hedge you are trying to attack. It was a vicious, never-ending cycle. What about the tanks? Well, they were having a terrible time. As soon as they went to cross the hedgerow, driving up the earthen mound would expose their belly. Perfect for a German with a Panzerfaust right into the soft underbelly of any piece of armour. When the big plans aren't working, it usually comes down to the ingenuity of sometimes just one man. And that man, an American sergeant, Curtis G. Cullen. His idea was to remove the tank stopping obstacles from the beach and create a fork which would then be welded onto the armour. This would see the birth of the Rhino tank. The Rhino tank was a game changer. Finally, the Allies could punch holes in the earthen mounds so the armour could provide fire support for the infantry. This is another example of a practical solution solving a deadly problem. The Rhino helped break the stalemate, but before that, it was paid in yards and lives. It's easy to look at maps and see the arrows pushing across Normandy, but not realise the price that was paid for those arrows to move. Every field was a battle, every lane was a potential ambush. The fight in the Bocage was not a big, well-known battle. It was one of 1,000 little battles Of courage and endurance that push these men to their very limits. Now, I may be in England, in Devon, but these are the green lanes that the very American GIs that would fight the Bocage trained. It's important that we visit these places, whether it is in England or in France. But these stories need to be remembered. These are the stories we feel are important and need to be shared. If you agree and have any stories of your own, please put them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like, consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.